And welcome into To Your Health as we round out our series on sleep. And one of the things that most people don't realize is the fact that a pillow is a very integral part of your sleeping process. I'm with Reggie James with MattressFirm. And Reggie, you told me that 20% of the sleep process happens right here.
Absolutely. What people don't realize, from your neck up controls most of your upper spine. And because of that, if it's not aligned properly, the rest of your sleep is bad. You can have the best mattress in the world, but without a proper pillow, it's no good.
Is that right?
That is absolutely right.
It's kind of like people buy them and then they'll run and just pick up any old pillow anywhere.
Yes, you know, when you're in college, that old Walmart pillow for $5 was good. Not anymore once you're an adult.
Amen, amen.
And then one of the biggest mistakes people make is buying a pillow that is either too big for them as far as their shoulders or too small. And ideally, a pillow should make you sleep as if you're standing straight up.
Okay.
Keep in mind, keeping your spine straight, that's what your pillow should do for you. But most of the time we get it too big, too soft, and we're either this way or that way.
And you wake up and you have a pain in your neck.
Absolutely.
Or your ear hurts.
Absolutely.
So if you're a side
sleeper, because you're creating so much pressure.
Right.
And that's the one thing people got to be really mindful of. If you don't mind, I want to use you as my test dummy here.
Okay. I'm going to lay down here again.
You lay down here.
Okay.
Now, if you notice this pillow here, it's a little bit thicker.
And I'm going to pull this out here.
Okay.
So that when I lay down, I don't go away.
Now, ideally, when you lay down on your pillow.
Right.
All right. So I want you to start on your back for me first.
Okay.
And what should always happen is your pillow should reach the top of your shoulders.
Okay.
It should be just your neck and your head. Now, the reason for that is you want the pillow to make your head line up with the rest of your spine. Now, the issue we have, even for you right here, I'm realizing maybe this pillow is too thick.
Is that right?
Because it looks like your head is propped up just a little too much. So let me try a slightly different one while you're here. Now, if you were a back sleeper, in your case, come down for me.
Okay.
I would come with a slightly softer pillow like this one to seem to align you a little bit more with the rest of your spine. But never let the salesperson tell you, always, you tell the salesperson if your neck feels properly aligned. You have to have the last word.
Right.
So for you, I would guess this one, but tell me how you feel.
It feels good.
Okay, so that's ideal for you when it comes to a side sleeper. I mean, for a back sleeper.
Right.
Now, one mistake that some people make, let me get you to hold up for a second.
Sure.
They buy this contoured pillow, and they always take the lower side and put it and try to sleep that way. It works, but this is the problem.
Yeah.
If you turn to your side for me, if you will, sir.
Okay.
You have to rotate this pillow so that the bigger end
is over here.
Is over there, so it's aligned with your shoulder and your head is aligned properly. So when you do that, and if it doesn't align you properly, you might need to get away from that pillow.
Okay.
In that particular case.
So if most of the time you're a side sleeper, you need to start off with a pillow that's going to work best for you on your side, right?
Absolutely. If you are a side sleeper, you definitely got to go with a pillow.
But then if I am a side sleeper, but some of the time I may want to sleep on my back, this would still work the same way?
But this is the only problem with that. How many times will you rotate a pillow while you're sleeping?
It's hard to say.
Yeah, that's the catch.
Yeah, amen.
So that's why going with a different pillow, let me get you hold up for a second.
Okay.
In your case, I'm going to try a flatter pillow.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you why sometimes a flatter pillow is not always the best. But depending on the bed you're on, whether the bed gives properly, remember everything has to tie in, whether or not that's good support for your neck. Now in your case, how does that feel to you? Do I need to go a little bit taller?
Probably a little taller.
See, that's the perfect answer. That's what you should be telling your salesperson when they're fitting you for your bed. Because if you just take any old thing, guess what? You're going to get any old thing.
That's right.
And we don't want that.
And you say there is quite a variety of pillows.
There is literally, here at this store, we carry 15 to 20 different pillows. And it's better to take your time once you pick out the bed you like, try that pillow. Lay on that pillow for about 5 minutes on that bed. I don't care if everybody's walking around or
Right.
make sure it's the right
Make it,
pillow.
yeah, that's right. I mean, you came in here to find some place to sleep, so
Absolutely.
if you don't lay down, it's not going to work.
That's the whole point behind it. Now, the one mistake that we always get that for people, if they with their pillow, your pillow normally lasts.
You want me to get up now?
Yes, sir. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
that's not a problem.
Your pillow generally will last anywhere from 3 to 5 years, and most of them come with warranties
Is
to
that
guarantee
right?
that they don't go flat on you on there. I know we love our pillows, but when it's time to change them out, change them out.
Okay.
That's the one thing you cannot mess around
Now,
with.
this is probably obviously more expensive than that $5 pillow that's cheap,
Right.
but this should last 5 years.
Yes.
Those that you buy that are $5 would probably last 5 months.
That's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
You get 5 to 6 months
That's
versus
right.
5 years.
Yeah.
And when you do the math, you paid more for the $5
That's right.
pillow.
Absolutely.
So, but more than anything.
in more ways than one.
Yes.
Yes.
The proper sleep.
Right.
Yeah. And the one thing you got to be careful with, we're talking about age again. The older you get to the point where the back is a little bit more fragile, the shoulders, the bones are a little bit more fragile. Having a proper pillow align you as if you're standing straight up in the proper
And
alignment.
especially if you're having a problem with your shoulders.
Amen.
Too. Right.
Amen to that.
Good. Well, Reggie, thank you so much. This
you're
was
welcome.
good. And just remember, as we said, this is an important part of sleep. A third of your life is spent here. Make sure you do your homework and do it right. And we'll be right back right after this.